Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone. Today I would like to present a brief summary of assessment reading. Assessment reading is the process of evaluating a person's ability to understand written text. The purpose of a reading assessment is not only to determine whether someone can read words correctly, but also to measure how well they can comprehend, interpret, and process information from a text. Reading is a dynamic cognitive process that involves recognizing words, understanding meanings, making connections, and thinking critically about what is being read. Therefore, reading assessment should cover different levels of reading ability. Type of reading skills assessed. There are several types of reading skills that are commonly assessed. First, perspective reading. This level focuses on basic reading skills such as recognizing letters, word punctuation marks, and graphic symbols. Second, selective reading. This type assesses learners' understanding of language components, including vocabulary, grammar, and textual cohesion. Third is interactive reading. At this level, readers are expected to understand longer text such as articles, instruction, or short reports. They often use reading strategies such as skimming to identify the main idea and scanning to find specific information. Fourth, extensive reading. This type measures comprehension of longer and more complex texts, such as books, journals, and academic articles. The focus is on understanding overall meaning of the text, the writer's purpose, and the implication of the information presented. Technique and instrument for reading assessment. Several assessment techniques can be used to measure reading ability. Multiple choice questions are one of the most common methods because they provide objective results and are easy to score. Cloze tests or gap filling activities require students to complete missing words in a text based on context, allowing teachers to assess overall comprehension. Short answer questions ask students to respond briefly to questions about a text. These methods help evaluate how well students understand the information they have read. Summarizing and videoing are also effective techniques. Students are asked to summarize or explain the content of a text using their own words. These activities help assess deeper comprehension and the ability to reconstruct information. Challenges in reading assessment is one of the main challenges in reading assessment is ensuring that the text measures reading ability rather than writing ability. These issues often arise in essays, question, or summary tasks, where student writing skills may influence their score. In addition, teachers need to select assessment methods that match the learning objectives so that the results accurately reflect students' reading comprehension. In conclusion, assessment reading is an important process for evaluating students' ability to understand written text. Reading assessment covers different levels of reading skill, ranging from basic word recognition to critical analysis of a text. By using appropriate assessment technique, teachers can identify not only what students read, but also how effectively they understand, interpret, and respond to the information presented in the text. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.